A new sports car is set to become among the first Scottish-built models since the days of Linwood. Sandra Dick reflects on a golden age of motoring. By Sandra Dick. A rock-hard bench to sit on. No windows, no roof, no mirrors, not even a steering wheel, and with brakes that were optional, significantly raising the risk should the driver suddenly find themselves heading rapidly downhill. There was a high chance of breaking your wrist on the tiller, and the wire wheels had a rather disturbing habit of buckling on corners, throwing the unfortunate occupants onto the road. Scotland's early motor cars may only have reached a less than hair-raising 15 miles per hour, but those who dared to climb into the rickety horseless carriage of an Argyll Voiturette were almost certainly in for the ride of their lives. It was early 1899, and Scots were about to fall deeply in love with the thrills but hopefully not the spills of motoring, in vehicles carefully hand-built using the best of Scottish engineering skill and technology. Scottish car manufacturing, a stop-start affair at the best of times, ground to an emergency stop in 1981 when the sprawling Linwood car plant, created in the 60s to churn out countless Hillman imps, finally closed. Now, a group of Dundee-based motoring enthusiasts is set to relaunch Scottish car manufacturing, with the unveiling of a new sports car designed and built in the city. The lightweight fiberglass-bodied Coupe takes its retro style from a 1964 design for a sporty model intended to replace the iconic MG Midget, but which never made it into production. Designed as a modern green machine with plans for an electric engine and recycled structure, with options to upgrade the engine power for racing enthusiasts, the Coupe is thought to be the first car to be made from scratch in Scotland since production halted at the Linwood site. The brainchild of car enthusiast Douglas Anderson, designer Richard Oakes and former Jaguar designer Clark Dawson, it will also become the first vehicle manufactured in Dundee. "I think it is a work of art and pretty sensational," says Anderson, who dreamed of being a car designer since his youth but was thwarted by a lack of opportunities in the Scottish motor manufacturing sector. While the price hasn't been revealed, each Coupe will be built to order, not unlike the early Argyll, Albion and Argyll Johnston horseless carriages which first introduced Scotland to the convenience, relative comfort and ease of motor car travel. It was, according to Bob James, a guide and research volunteer at Glasgow's Riverside Museum, a fairly bumpy start and one which, unfortunately for those working in the sector, would struggle to really hit top gear. Glasgow was awash with great engineers, he says. But Scotland was probably too far away from the main centre. For more on this story, visit the news article link.